Leather says something about us. It says something about our personal style, our sense of fashion, and our appreciation for fine materials and lasting value.
Fashion's about choices. When you walk into your closet in the morning to get dressed, you make choices about what you're gonna put on your body, what you're gonna wear for the day. Leather functions the same way in a room.
It's warm, it's organic, it's natural, it's beautiful, it's more durable than fabrics.
I love the richness of it. I love the texture, I love the color, I love the way it feels. I love that it just gets better and better over time. Leather is iconic.
From handbags to jackets, from shoes to briefcases, leather represents classic and timeless style. Fine leather furniture shares the craftsmanship of the finest Italian shoes and handbags, where fashion extends beyond the runway and into almost every room in your home or office. For those with exquisite taste, fashion is a way of life rather than a passing trend. And leather is the essential element in the fine art of living well.
Your personal style is reflected not just in fashion, but in your home. I use fashion as an inspiration in almost everything I do in design.
You can incorporate leather in a large piece by adding it in the main upholstery pieces. It's also a really durable material.
I usually place one piece of leather in a room to really let it stand out, whether it's, a cocktail ottoman, the ubiquitous man chair, some great leather recliner that doesn't look like a recliner. Hancock & Moore is excellent at building those.
I find that my clients, when we bring up using leather in the home, they're actually very positive about it. And I think with anything, it's really the way you sell leather to a client.
Leather is about touch, and it's more than just a family room sofa or a masculine lounge chair. There's a lot of opportunity to make it very special.
We start by selecting premium hides from across the globe: Germany, Italy, Argentina, and China. While a single quality hide might make a couple designer handbags, it takes 5 complete hides, 250 square feet of leather to create one Hancock & Moore sofa. Leather is the cornerstone of Hancock & Moore furniture. We devote countless hours hand-selecting the finest leathers being produced today. The leathers are selected for a natural appearance with distinctive patterns that impart unique character. No two hides are exactly alike, and the end result is an individual masterpiece as unique as the person who buys it. Hancock & Moore has about 500 leather variations available in different grades, styles, color choices, and textures. One of the largest inventories in the industry.
I think my clients are very surprised by the range of leather choices, the beautiful colors, the different textures that are available in leather. It's a real eye-opener.
I'm seeing a lot of lighter leathers, lighter colors, more pebble textures, a little less scarring, a little less rustic, brown leather that we're all used to seeing. When I pull out the double Hancock & Moore ring, people are floored. They cannot believe that there are possibly that many colors.
I think the combination of the leather and fabrics and the textures that are available now are just endless.
Leather can absolutely be as stylish and versatile as fabric. Anyone with any imagination can do anything with leather that can be done with fabric.
What I love about leather and fabric together is the contrast. I love the idea that someone would take leather, like a motorcycle jacket, and then put next to it a suede. You get variation of tone, you get variation, even if it's the same color, you get a slight difference and you get difference in hand, and the hand is the feel. So on a suede, you get more texture. On the leather, which is highly polished, you get the sheen. I love seeing contrast.
Choices mean variety, and variety means individuality and personal style. Whatever your taste, we have unique options to help you zero in on original, one-of-a-kind designs for every room in the house. You've chosen your furniture style, selected your leather, but what about the trim detail? Which brass nail heads, hand lacing, quilting, and hand painting?
Some clients do come in and say, I want a leather sofa, or I want to do a leather chair. A lot of clients don't know what they want, and I think a good designer asks questions to understand what their clients might want.
When it comes to details like piping and stitching and tufting, those are beautiful additions to pieces of leather, and Designers use them quite often.
I think if you're adding a bright chrome nail head, it really adds to sort of a glam factor. It makes it very polished and a little more metropolitan. That's a great look.
I do have a love of shoes and bags, so the intricacy of the stitching and the details that are inherent in those products, I love to bring into the furniture, as well as even if it's a pillow or an ottoman, a back of a bar stool.
I go to New York a lot for inspiration, and when I'm there, I'm looking at things and buying things that I can bring back to the plant at Hancock & Moore, and we can reinterpret some of the details we see.
I love to see a combination of a leather, a fabric, a nail, and if you can get some wood trim in there too, you know, that's a great piece of furniture. The Nico chair is a beautiful example of a leather and fabric combination, with the outback done in this piazza loden, and the end back in this subtle animal print, has a little bit of a sheen, little glitzy, a little more feminine. The beautiful wood trim, the nail, it's a great piece of furniture.
One of the combinations that I've created is a beautiful lizard leather with a beautiful chenille. Both of them have metallic in them. And I put it on a tufted back sofa, and it's dynamite. It's so pretty.
There's a reason leather appeals to our senses. It's tactile, it's sensual, and it's luxurious. And like all things of value, quality and craftsmanship, it's apparent to those who know the difference that quality leather can make in our lives and our homes.
I think it's delightful to talk to people and open up the possibilities that they just didn't know were available to them, and to watch them become inspired and excited. Things become obsolete soon after they're manufactured, and it's not like that with leather.
It lasts longer, it's been around forever, so it really doesn't date. You can't really date a room by using leather.
You know, leather can certainly lend a sexier feel to a room. You can get a little more glitz out of it than maybe you would out of a fabric.
I think leather does change the environment of a room. Leather gives it a luster, and it has a softness to it. And they're all different types of leather, so depending on the leather you choose and the way you apply it, can totally impact the design of a room. It's a wonderful material.